Hello and welcome. This is Mouse Gunner, and we're back with some more DarkMaus. And last I left off, I had upgraded some of my stats, leveled up, and also gained a new ability, which allows me to have 2 of these ghost companions, which I currently have. Now, the reason I have them is because I've actually died a couple times since the last you saw me, and that's chiefly because the recording got messed up a little bit, and by the time I realized it, I'd already gone a little bit, but I haven't actually done a whole lot, so you didn't miss much other than me dying a couple more times. More or less what happened is I came up here. Now there's a bull I have to remember that's up here that I often forget until he charges at me. Oh no, wait, that's right, I killed him. And then realized my recording was messed up. So I killed this bull, but the real issue is not the bull. The real issue is what's up in this cave. There's this enemy mouse, and this is where I died last, that attacks me that is pretty darn tough. He hits for a ton of damage. And I also ended up switching back to my, or not necessarily switching back to, but switching to the wooden shield rather than the spike shield, just because it's a little bit lighter, which makes my movement speed a little bit more, and I'm going for more of a agility-based build anyway. So I thought that was appropriate. But as you can see, only my last death was I equipped with that. You can see on one of my ghosts that I still had the spike shield. So I've died to this guy a couple times, and I think my ghosts are going after him already. He hits for a absolute ton, and he has these... Oh my gosh, he killed me in one hit. So I didn't know he could kill me in one hit. And it's actually getting to the point where I think I'm probably better off not fighting him, because I don't think I can really handle him, because there have been a couple times I've been close. Well, of the couple times I faced him, there was one time, I guess I should say, there I was close to killing him. But he hit me with one blow and killed me pretty quick. Well, actually, it was a couple blows. As I said, I didn't know he could kill me that. Alright, there we go. Part of me thinks that this is a real test of my skill to see if I could beat this guy. I mean, I think it's possible. But as you saw there, he just was swinging like crazy, and one of those blows hit me and just killed me outright. Now maybe if I can get the drop on him here. I'm still looking. Yeah, I tried to back out there, and by the time I did, he had already swung and hit me. Now, I'm going to try and heal here, but if he attacks me while I'm back here, I'm pretty much dead. I think my ghosts are both dead. Well, actually, it sounds like they were still fighting him. Alright, he's almost dead, so is it worth trying to kill him? There we go. We got him. Alright, so I got that big, huge cleaver. So it's a two-handed weapon, which I don't have skill in yet. There was a bunch of things there that I actually didn't pay attention to what it said, but we can check that out in the inventory. So, the cleaver here... Okay, let's see, where is it? There it is. So it's considered a great sword. It requires 4 skill, does a lot of damage. Not really sure if that's what I want to go for, though. But we ended up being able to beat him, and a lot of that was down to just my ghosts beating down his health and then just sneaking up on him and finishing him off. So it worked in a way, but... Now, I also got a metal shard from this skeleton, which you missed. Now, I'm not so sure if I want to heap everything into my longsword or not, because I could, it looks like, get another weapon that uses the longsword skill. And I'm not going to rest at that fire, mostly because, well, you know what, that was a dead end, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. I've also toyed with the idea of backtracking to earlier areas. as it probably would be beneficial to do so, as I'm starting to get into like tougher areas here. So if I were to backtrack, I'd want to go down this way and then down to where that one campfire is, I believe. Because there's probably a lot I missed out on, like that little encounter there. If I hadn't gone that way, I would have missed out on it entirely. Alright, I gotta be a little bit more patient here. I also must admit, a long layover in playing this game has made me a little rusty, it feels like. Okay. So we could rest at this campfire. I don't really see a reason why not to. Gain back some health. I don't think we're going to get those ghosts back unless I actually die, so I have to be mindful of that. Now, this is one of the main reasons I didn't want to backtrack, is these spiders. Alright. Because these guys charge me like this, I'm better off just... Alright, I knew that was going to happen. It's kind of in a wide open area here. Oh, there's another one. Let the big one come out. Alright. Some of them might walk into the fire and kill themselves. You can kind of take advantage of that. The ones that don't. Now, there's also been some updates since the last I played, and I kind of feel like that's changed a little bit of the feel of the game as well. Alright. We actually get a lot of morsels as well by doing this, which allows us to level up, which is another reason why I kind of like the idea of backtracking. It allows us to level up so that we can deal with some of these encounters. So there's an area over to the right we never went to, so I think we're going to go there. Oh, maybe I was wrong. Oh, it's a little down. All right. Okay, I guess we did go here because that is a boss that does not respawn. And that's the kind of stuff I feel like I missed out on by not backtracking. So we'll continue down this way. Kill that guy. He's going to keep his back to me. Why not? Okay, do we have a campfire coming up? There's one over to the left. Alright, that was dumb. I almost feel like it would be wise to come down here and rest at this campfire. That way I don't have to backtrack too far. I'm going to have to refight some enemies, but that's okay. We also get a chance to level up here, which it looks like it's costing more and more marrow to do. Now, I'm having an issue with stamina, so I'm going to upgrade that for sure. And that looks like it, so... Alright. Let's look at the map again. Is there an area that we have missed out on? Looks like mostly just to the right here. Nothing over here. Ah, I'm mistiming things. Alright, we took care of those guys. No issues there. Alright, over to the right here. Careful not to get... There we go. Wow, there's a lot of guys. Alright. Gonna heal up here. Shoot! Shoot! Dang it! Alright. That was fun. Let him burn himself. Yeah, see, that's the real problem with trying to heal yourself in the middle of combat. Doesn't really work too well. See if we can get him to come into the fire again. Be a little bit cheeky with our... There we go. That's one way to take care of an enemy. Now, I don't want to have to fight that again, but I am really hurt, and to use morsels seems like kind of a waste. I'm hoping this is a boss. Let's just make sure I didn't see a campfire in there. There might be a couple more enemies too, so I'm just going to rest at the campfire and deal with it. I got kind of jumped there. I didn't expect that confrontation. There we go. Take care of those guys. I should be just over here to the right. Alright, this time I'm a little bit more prepared. Although, how you can be prepared for this many enemies, I don't really know. Alright. Let them come. Ah. There we go. Alright, that was a little bit more legitimate of a victory. Another thing I need to focus on, I feel like I kind of failed to do at times, is... Alright, so that's all that was in there. Is blocking more often. Ouch. Alright, so I won't have to face that again. I more or less covered what was in that area. So let's look at our next area that we need to explore. So there's an area, it looks like, over to the left here that we never explored. So let's do that. We get another upgrade here. I'm going to continue with the stamina upgrades until it's not really an issue. I can really see. And we have one more thing to upgrade. Either speed up the attacks or go with another weapon skill. I think I'm going to stick with the longsword, so we'll keep with that. Also, should I upgrade the longsword with that shard? I'm still not sure of that. Oh, it's hard to avoid that. Oh. Killed the other guy in one hit. Alright. We have this big area that we need to cross before we get to another campfire, and I'm pretty hurt. Alright. I think just for safety's sake, I'm going to eat a morsel. We already saw what it looks like if I try and do that in combat. Doesn't work very well. Alright. Come the spiders. As I know, I don't want to let them accumulate. Ah. Keep coming. There we go. Alright, let's check out the map here. So the area I want to go to is across the way. Let's still keep an eye out for spiders, though. I believe this is it. It is. Hey, got rid of that guy. Okay. Couple different branching paths here. More marrow. And a campfire. Alright, there's a door that way. Which just honestly goes back into this area. But that's okay. I'll go ahead and rest here. Okay, and now it looks like we didn't really explore up into that cavern, possibly. And there's also another branch we didn't explore. Now, I could have swore I only told it to attack once. I'm not really sure about that. Yeah, it keeps attacking twice. Alright. Kind of overcommitted there. That's my fault. Let them come into the cave here, which they're not inclined to do. Alright, I don't really like that guy sticking at the corner like that. Just gotta be patient with these guys. Not let them nip you in the back like that. Alright. Takes care of them. I'm almost starting to wonder if the auto target that I have is a liability in these encounters. Alright. Let's see. We're going to have another campfire here. There's no reason not to rest at it. Okay. And this is one of the branches I felt like I didn't explore. I could be mistaken on that. Yeah, it does look like I explored it. But there's definitely one pathway down here that I did not explore. And from what I can tell, this looks like the beginning of the game. Oop. I was lucky there. Alright, so where is this path? Alright, well maybe I was mistaken, because it looks like this is the extent of it. So, alright, I feel like I have backtracked properly. I just wanted to make sure I was not missing anything. So I apologize for doing that bit of backtracking, but me personally, I like to see all the content I can see.